About 2 federal agencies accused of unlawfully sharing information about conservative groups. At the center of it all, emails sent by former IRS official Lois Lerner, who was at the heart of the IRS's targeting of conservative groups. Thomas Fitton is the president of Judicial Watch and author of The Corruption Chronicles. His group heard reports of this alleged behavior, filed a Freedom of Information request for the documents, and got him. Tom, good to see you again. And so, what is Lois Lerner accused of doing, and what are the documents you just got show?
Well, as head of the exempt organizations branch of the IRS, she's not allowed to be discussing, no IRS official can discuss confidential information about a taxpayer, including tax organizations that are called C4 organizations that are involved in political fights and campaigns and things like that.
Those are the ones that were at the heart of the IRS targeting scandal, the ones who had their C4 status, their charitable or nonprofit status held up by the likes of Lois Lerner. And it's pretty clear from these emails, over the course of years, beginning in 2008, she was in communication with the FEC about the tax-exempt status of these organizations. All right, wait, let me stop you there. Why would the IRS be talking to the Federal Election Commission about a tax-exempt group?
Well, the FEC calls up Lois Lerner and wants to know about this one organization, the America's Futures Fund, in the middle of 2008.
Conservative group.
They have a conversation, and they follow up with a subsequent email communication in 2009. They have a conversation. Information's faxed over to the FEC from the IRS. Lois Lerner's staff starts poking around the databases looking for information on that and other organizations they were interested in. And then listen to this. In 2010, they're talking in the FEC about asking the IRS again about this America Future Fund. And one of the reasons it looks to me, based on the email traffic, is that there's a Google News story attached about this organization's involvement in Harry Reid's campaign fight. And so you see the FEC attorney ask his colleague, oh, by the way, ask the IRS again about this group.
To see whether they're being maybe too political and that they shouldn't be granted the tax-exempt status? I mean, is that the kind of thing the FEC should be looking into?
The FEC has a regular way of investigating organizations. The IRS has a regular way of responding to requests for information. This is not the regular way.
Okay, but as I read the law, Tom, they say that the IRS is allowed to verify whether an organization is currently exempt. And she disclosed, supposedly, about whether these groups had received an exemption letter or not. Why is that not okay?
Well, that's not clear. That's what she disclosed. There are handwritten notes, much of which has been redacted or blacked out, where Lois Lerner and supposedly the FEC attorney that was talking to her, they were talking about what was behind their activities and what the actual organization was doing. So it was more than just whether or not they were tax exempt. And frankly, Lois Lerner is not the person to be answering inquiries from the FEC. If the FEC has a question, they're supposed to ask the IRS after an investigation is approved by the Commission itself for information. And the IRS can't be doing this in this haphazard, collusive way.
Well, the organizations say that they didn't disclose anything other than public information that could have been gleaned from other public sources.
No way that's true based on these emails.
If they crossed a barrier, then it would be a felony, punishable by up to 5 years in prison. So we'll continue to follow it. Tom, thanks.
You're welcome.